So here today, doing a quick repair test for Mr. Smith. Got some wind damage across the roof and the tiles up here. So gonna go ahead and remove one shingle to install and replace the new shingle here. So first and foremost, want to loosen up the shingle that we're actually replacing, as well as the shingle above. And I'm gonna put us into our little foam mount here. So first things first, we want to go ahead and loosen up the tiles in order to access the nails across this section. One, two, three. Awesome. So we'll need to kind of mess with these 4 shingles to get the nails out for these 3 shingles here. So pulling up on this, it actually feels, yeah, they actually didn't put a nail in right there. So we got one right here. They did put them in relatively high for a typical install. As you can see how far I'm having to go with the roof snake to get that actual shingle loose from that little pocket there. So now that we got this nailing pattern loose, I'll have to go above to get that next nailing pattern undone. Alright, feels as if though should have got them all out there, and that should slide nice and easy. So first thing we notice is that there is a lot of corroded nail heads around this section of roof. Same thing goes for the nails across that section there. So next thing is we're going to go ahead and get the shingle installed. But before that, we do have to make sure that the knurling surface is nice and cleaned up from that nails that had the blow through from the removal. And just about as expected, these nails were also heavily corroded as well during that process. Yeah, you can tell right there just from the looks of it. But again, pretty typical with roofs once they get to about this age and they start to see those wind-driven issues coming inside the house and the property. So now let's get this shingle slid in to place here. All right, we were able to go in nice and smooth because it is the right size, luckily, even though it's not the right color is what we can see. All right, so now that we got our new shingle in, let's go get some nails in there. We got some standard size nails here for us. Now in the roofer's world, even though we need to install nails both across this lower pattern and that upper pattern, we prefer to kind of start at the bottom and work our way up so we don't constrict ourselves to any issues we could see. So let's go ahead and start on our far side corner here. And we are installing these at an angle just to give us our best odds for the repair. So we got our first set of nails through. Let's go ahead and get the last set and cross the top side row. And then we'll be able to say we're complete with our repair here. All right. And again, I do kind of like to do these at an angle just to give us our best odds for a smooth shingle repair process. So now that we have our new shingle installed, of course, as you can tell, it's a little bit of a different color, but it does have the correct exposure, does have the correct width and spacing for the shingles. However, as we try to complete one repair, you can tell this is kind of the baseline. That was the other damaged shingle to begin with. This is the shingle we replaced out. And from what I can see, we definitely have damage that we've created across shingle C and D across this surface. And it looks like it's starting to create that same marring effect as well across that lower side section. So effectively trying to complete one sectional repair will not be able to suffice as we go across the roof. And with us having damage on multiple sections, multiple sides, it would leave us very constricted to try to achieve the same across the other sections of the roofing system.